This is the presentation related to project-based learnings. These are the sections of this presentation. Let's start with a question. As a teacher, you think that it would be better to teach our students by traditional way in leading them memorizing, or maybe it would be better method leading them in easiest way of learning. This means helping our students thinking, being creative, learning out of the box, which means out of the traditional ways. Project-based learning is a teaching method in which students learn by actively engaging in real-world and personally meaningful projects. Students work on a project over an extended period of time, for a week up to semester, that engages them in solving a real-world problem or answering a complex question. Why is it better project-based learning than other methods, and mostly better than traditional talking and questioning? Here are some reasons. Project-based learning are good for social studies, for STEM subjects, in art, the ones that are escaping students, that means the students for whom subjects or classes or thematics are not approaching in what they're looking for in the school. So these ones I call escaping students. Project-based learning have all the students being part of the lesson of the class, and also for every other subject. There are some thoughts, some opinions that project-based learning are good only for high levels of schools and subjects, but no, you can use project-based learning for every level, starting from kindergarten to 12th class. Why is better project-based learning than other methods, and mostly better than traditional ways and questioning? Here are some reasons. Students will gain during this working, they will gain 21st century life skills, deep knowledge, critical thinking, communication skills between groups and with groups of other students, collaboration with each other. They will be more creative, and what's more important, creative energy among students and teachers. There are 3 phases in working process. First phase, driving question. Like in mostly of our classes, there is always driving question, so even in project-based learning, there is a driving question. It can be one or several, but project-based learning are important related to these driving questions. It can be word problems, school subject, answering complex questions, community solutions, school activities, competitions and challenges related to finding solutions. It is the best method for project-based learning that you create some teams into your class. So every team will have to do something important to achieve the best results, so to solve the driving questions. The teams can create education video, posters and brochures showing final work to the audience. And the final phase is to make your project-based learning public for the community, social media, online community, and educational online platforms. There are 7 golden standards, which means 7 essential project design elements. A challenging problem or question. The project is framed by a meaningful problem to be solved or question to answer at the appropriate level of challenge. Sustained inquiry. Students engage in a rigorous, extending process of posing questions, finding resources, and applying information. Authenticity. The project involves real-world context, tasks and tools, quality standards or impacts, or the project speaks to personal concerns, interests, and issues in the students' levels. Students' voice and choice. Students make some decisions about the project, including how they work and what they create. Reflection. Students and teachers reflect on the learning, the effectiveness of their inquiry and project activities, the quality of student work, the obstacles that arise, and strategies for overcoming them. Critique and revision. Students give, receive, and apply feedback to improve their process and products. Public product. Students make their work public by explaining, displaying, or presenting it to an audience beyond the classroom. Here are some examples related to project-based learning. Safe Internet for children. What is the driving question? The driving question actually includes two important questions: cyberbullying and grooming online, which is very known nowadays, related to cyberbullying through children's community and grooming online from sites that can make hook for children. Finding solution. This phase, the teams can create posters, brochures, t-shirts, calendars, and the ones that called sweet messages, like an example that you will see. Final, presenting in school, being part of competition and e-community. So this is what we have been working related to safe internet for students. These are the brochures. These are the sweet messages with candies and messages related to driving question, helping community, the t-shirts with messages, the presentation part for the school, the presentation part for the community. This project-based learning have been part and been awarded by Microsoft and by other European communities. Another project-based learning, recycle like an artist, be a good citizen. This is related to 3 R's. Driving question, reducing, reusing, recycling, community pollution, and family economy. What did the teams do? Planting trees, reusing several used items and materials, creating simple art parts by reused items, spreading the news into community. And how did they make public? By presenting in school, in competitions, and e-community. This is the final product related to recycle like an artist, be a good citizen. You can see the summarize for every activity. Also, this project has been part of important educational European communities and been awarded by Etwini Erasmus Plus with Move to Learn, Learn to Move prize. As we know, not every student likes math, like not every student likes every subject. What about math? Math can be easy and funny, Using project-based learning steps. Driving questions in this project-based learning are: why mathematics is so difficult for our students? Can we find easier way to make it attractive? The teams did these works. Everyday used items related to reuse, reduce, recycle, creating masses, checkbox, pyramids, using online math programs, learning logic by playing chess or other games. And the third part, to make public, presenting in school, in competitions and online community. These are the final products, some final products of this project-based learning. So, Ferrari and Lamborghini toys used to explain derivation of the numerical function. Maze concept to explain coding or real-life situations and math situations also. Juice cans and simple items to describe cylinder properties. Chess game as the best way to explain logic math by connecting with literature and history. Pizza? Oh, pizza reminds me of how we can find the volume of a cylinder. Online math several sites are the best to make the lessons innovate and alive. So, several teams making the subject easy and funny. Also, this project has been awarded by European Commission on Erasmus Plus project, a twinning community, and also won the prize of Move to Learn, Learn to Move. Another important thing that I suggest you to do also is to have surveys feedbacks. This helps us, our students, and their parents also, to learn better on how the project-based learning have been going, and knowing these feedbacks, we can add some other things in next project-based learning, we can moderate, etc. So these were some tips related to project-based learning. See you in next videos. Thank you.